Hey guys, Cyclomania here. I'm shooting another update video on the progress of my 245 gallon frag tank and basically how the cycling has been going. I don't know who's watching this, but if you responded to the last video on basically some of the questions I had on getting the tank to cycle properly, the fastest, the safest way, and you know, dosing questions, things like that. I appreciate that you guys are back again to watch the next episode. I do need more help still, but I just wanted to address a few things in this video that that might work for the situation that we have here. Long story short, if you're a new watcher, I'll basically go over real quick what we're trying to do here. What we're trying to do is we're trying to cycle this tank the fastest and safest way, and anybody's input is definitely welcome here. So I'll go ahead and start out with the specs of the system that I have here. I got about 55 to 70 pounds of live rock inside the bio sand filter. There's no sand in there. And I had just a couple pieces of live rock and 3 chromies, and that's it. I got 800 watts of metal halide over the top of it, and I think we're on day 3 of cycle right now, and we're just trying to get the get it going as fast as possible so we can get this fully stocked for frag and coral. Received quite a few messages on, hey, you should buy 10 to 20 damsels and cycle it that way. I thought this was a really good idea, and I was pretty much convinced, even in my own knowledge, that 3 chromies weren't enough to cycle 245 gallons, or basically fast enough. Not saying that I'm not being patient or anything, but I don't have 6 months to a year to wait for this thing to fully cycle. So I would kind of like to speed it along faster than basically a month or so of waiting for the nitrogen cycle. So that was a lot of people's idea. Where I live, there's only one saltwater store, and it's pretty much a monopoly. No offense towards my local fish store, but a damsel is $6, and 20 of those is 120 bucks. So I don't know who's going to spend $120 to get a tank to cycle and then throw that $120 away when you don't want those fish anymore, because I don't know about you, but I don't want 20 damsels in my frag tank. So I was a little apprehensive to go and do this. That's why I put chromies only and was hoping that that would be enough. So I got to thinking, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do. There was quite a few people out there were talking about Dr. Tim's #1. I already had this stuff on my shelf. I won it in a raffle a couple months ago, and I was thinking about using this. I haven't gotten any input on anybody that has used that. Let me go ahead and show you guys what this is. It's Microbacteria 7. It's a bioculture for establishing biological filtration. I didn't receive any comments or messages about that specific product right there, which I was kind of hoping, since I already own it. But I didn't have Dr. Tim's basically at the fish store. I just went there today and it wasn't there. But while I was at work today, I was thinking, well, how in the heck am I going to get this thing to cycle for a reasonable price? $120 isn't something that's reasonable. So I got to thinking that mollies and guppies can be converted over to saltwater. So why not use them for cycling? I mean, they're dirt cheap. They go through estuaries all the time, through salt and freshwater in the wild. Why not use them for basically cycling? And what really got me thinking is my local fish store has these mollies that he has all over in some of his frag tanks and in the sumps, which I've known for a couple years, but I never thought to use them for cycling, nor did he when I asked him about it. So I'm going to try it out. I went ahead and I bought about 10 or 12 of them, and I'm acclimating them over to saltwater right now. And this is a third of the cost. you know, of what it would cost me to go and basically do it with damsels. You know, another cool thing about mollies is they do give live birth, and they will still breed in saltwater conditions. So I'm going to have a flame hawk in here. I guarantee you that flame hawk, you know, flame hawk's a predator fish, will eat those little live babies. So, you know, it's kind of good for the fish too, that I'm giving him food that way. And also, I've noticed every time I go into that store that those mollies are just, they got the smallest mouth, but they're just sitting there nabbing at every little nook and cranny of the tank. And there's lip marks where the algae is. And all they do is just eat algae all day long. I mean, that's a benefit to having mollies in the tank. They're not aggressive. You know, there's no problems with them. So I'm going to go ahead and try it out. It's a lot cheaper that way. If they die, I'm only out $18. And we should see a significant jump in nitrates once I introduce these guys into here. As you guys can see, sorry about the lines, and I'm trying to stay far away from the tank because the metal halides mess with my camera. But this whole section right here is all greened algae up. The backside's starting to get algae. So it's starting to grow algae, which is a good sign. And those chromies are sure fun watching. I mean, they're just sitting here skimming the top of the water back there, swimming back and forth, making little waves. That's cool. I just like saltwater fish. I think their personality is way better than freshwater fish. Hands down, cichlids have the best personality, I think, out of freshwater fish. For sure. I mean, that's my opinion. I'm entitled to it, but cichlids have a great personality too. But these saltwater fish, they got a mind of their own. But back on topic here. So that's where I'm at right now. Basically, if anybody else out there wants to argue or debate or tell me otherwise, please feel free to. And that's why we're all here on YouTube, is we're all trying to learn or give the advice that we do have. So if you guys have a comment about the mollies, let me know. But I thought it was a great idea. And I don't see why most of us aquarists can't do it that way, you know, to save money in the long run. It's just like, you know, damsels are cool and all, but, you know, down the road, they get pretty aggressive, especially with three stripes. And, you know, they're just, you know, not my cup of tea when I have a fish tank. That's not what I want. I want the colorful, more personalized ones, or more personality ones. But I got some of the sailfin gut mollies here, some white ones. Oh yeah, and by the way, there is a pregnant one in here too, so that's kind of cool. So we'll have a bunch of those too in here too. But you know, infestation-wise, basically with these fish overtaking the tub, I don't think it's going to be too big of a problem with a flame hawk in here. I think the flame hawk tang will take care of any of the live births that are coming out, and I shouldn't have an issue with that. Daward, I believe I'm pronouncing that right, from YouTube, was talking to me about a calcium reactor once my 2 parts run out, a sump, and cheetah. I just wanted to answer his message right here. I got a 70-gallon sump here that I will be installing pretty soon. I ain't going to be doing the U siphon that we were talking about. I'm just going to come in here and basically install 2 1-inch bulkheads right there side by side. And what I'll do is I'll remove these boards and I'll have them coming straight out of the wood after I hulse out. I'll make it look pretty. And what we'll do is we'll turn this into our refugium and a fragging station. And basically I'll house my protein skimmer in here, and we'll be able to do a lot more, being able to control my pH swings, and basically just having a place where I can suffocate the algae out of the main display of the frag situation. But all in all, I think this is a great solution, guys. And I know there's a bunch of you guys out there that are wanting me to get the damsels, so I haven't posted the comment of me putting the mollies in here because I wanted to do it in a video. But I think it's a great idea, and I really want your guys' feedback on that. So if you guys can get back to me, let me know what you think of that idea, and we'll move forward from there. Ben Border 09, another shout out. He posted a comment on my last video. He's the one that's donating a list of corals to me from New Hampshire. He's going to ship them here. He's going to be posting a video pretty soon of the corals that he's going to be mailing to me. What I'll do is after he posts that video, I'm going to shoot a response video, and I'll post his video in a link down below. Either on, what I'll do is I'll post it on this video, and then I'll post it on the other video when the frags arrive. But just keeping you guys updated on that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for all the new subscribers, all the wonderful comments, all the likes, and take care, guys. If you guys have any questions or concerns, let me know as soon as possible, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. And another thing too, if you guys have sent me a message in the past, it has probably gotten lost in my YouTube files. Their system is, you know, I hate to slander YouTube, but the way their message system works for when you're talking or chatting with somebody, it doesn't save an archive, which it's really hard to remember, hey, what was I talking to this guy about, or did I talk to this guy yet? It doesn't give me any of the messages that I sent. So a lot of times I miss messages. I've noticed a lot of times that I have comments on videos that have never even been notified to me, or not even in my inbox. So if you haven't heard back from me within at least 5 days, send your message again, and that time, you know, hopefully I will read it and get it back to you guys. All right, guys, take care. Thank you.